Hey guys, Good Guy Dan here. Tonight we're going to do an unboxing of the Master Grade Tallgeese 2. This was I don't know if you want to call it a limited edition or limited release, but this was a kit that was released through Bandai's online shop. So if you are outside of Japan, chances are you would have to procure this through a service like Gente Kits, which is where I got mine. If you're not familiar with Gente Kits, it's a website that caters mostly to a Western audience. It's based in Japan, and the owner Travis is really good at getting some of the limited release stuff out to us Westerners because we don't have access to it otherwise. So this is a kit that was purchased for a client as a commission. It's not a kit I was originally interested in building, just because it's very, very similar to the Tallgeese 2, which of course is featured in this video. But I didn't have a whole lot of luck with my Tallgeese. It took a lot of attempts to get the paint job right on it, so I wasn't really itching to get this kit initially. So, well, without further rambling, let's open it up and see what comes in the box. By the way, this cover, originally when I saw it, was like in full color on one of the modeling blogs, and I was kind of disappointed to see it's just this kind of blue box. And the box itself is pretty plain. Just a shot of the mobile suit on the one side, and because everything's blue, it's even tough to really get an idea of the color scheme on it. So, we'll go into the box, and the first thing we're going to see is this A-plate. And what's interesting about this A-plate is the A-plate is essentially the same as the one included with the original release of the Tallgeese. The main difference being that you have the different crests down here, and if I'm not mistaken, let's just open this right up. Is you have no, maybe that is the solid lens. You're going to have a different eyepiece, and it doesn't look like this one is it. Maybe it's further in the package, but you're going to have a different eyepiece for this kit because the Tallgeese 2 has more Gundam-like eyes, where the Tallgeese 1 has a kind of a visor. Like a lot of the Bandai online kits, this one comes with a set of water slide decals and a set of stickers, so I always like seeing these in kits. I wish Bandai would include them more, like with the version Kotoki model kits. The gray on this kit is very, very light and kind of has a greenish tint to it, whereas the gray with the original release was just a neutral gray. You have your dark blue here, the color swap. Okay, here's where things are interesting. Let's open this one up. So, this section, which I just opened too, is the H2 plate. And the interesting thing about the H2 plate is this is the revised head section. So in here we have a different faceplate with these kind of grooved recesses. We have a face with a goatee. The head crest is different, and you have your pilot's trays and Lady Un, and a little tray sitting down for the cockpit. So this is a new plate. I imagine it replaces the H1, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to go back and check the plates. More gray. And in here, this little yellow package, you'll see that little guy there. That's a spring. It's for the rifle. Allows the rifle, the stock or the slide on it to move, which is Kind of a useless feature, but man, I included it anyways. Okay, and the last bit. We have the Tallgeese 1 manual. Kind of disappointing, but okay. And then you have this little supplementary sheet for the Tallgeese 2. You have your decal layout here. It's interesting, the rifle's in a really dark color, but it comes molded in this really light color. So even if you build this right out of the box, it's probably something you're going to want to change. So there's the decal layout, the revised plate guide. The directions are slightly different than what you're going to get with the original release, and probably just to change the name of some of the plates. I imagine some of the parts were rearranged for coloring purposes. And then your color guide and your color kit. And again, the rifle is molded in a much darker color, or displayed in a much darker color than it's molded in. So again, not a big deal if you're a painter like me, but if you just build it right out of the box and you want it to be color accurate, you might be a little disappointed by this. So anyways, that's the look at our Tallgeese 2 Master Grade. This is an upcoming commission kit for a client. You can look forward to a few more status updates on this build in the coming future. And yeah, so this is Good Guy Dan signing out. Bye.